Welcome to your Ethereum News Briefing. Here's your latest for Monday, July 24th, 2023. Worldcoin goes live on OP Mainnet. Vitalik discusses Proof of Personhood. Conic Finance suffers a Reentrancy exploit. And Flashbots open sources MEV-Share Node. All this and more starts right after this message. Optimism, a Layer 2 optimistic rollup, is providing us with 500 OP tokens to onboard users onto the network. For a chance to win a share of 500 OP tokens, be the first to mint today's podcast as an NFT on OP Mainnet by visiting ether.fm/NFT. Worldcoin, a digital identity network by OpenAI founder Sam Altman, is now live on OP Mainnet. The launch includes the deployment of the World Digital Currency and the mainnet release of the Worldcoin SDK for developers. By the end of this year, Worldcoin will expand the number of available biometric devices, called orbs, to more than 1,500 units. Users who participated in the project's beta launch by registering a World ID can now claim their share of World tokens, which are currently trading for a price of about $2.20 per token. The currency's fully diluted market cap is currently $22 billion. Users in the United States are excluded from participating in the project's launch. Amid the launch of Worldcoin, Vitalik published a blog post discussing Proof of Personhood, which is a system for verifying unique human identities. Vitalik describes Proof of Personhood as the creation of a list of public keys, ensuring each human only holds one key and bots are excluded. The purpose of Proof of Personhood is to combat anti-spam and anti-concentration of power issues. The two main forms of Proof of Personhood are social graphs and biometrics. Biometric approaches offer enhanced security and privacy, but have accessibility issues due to specialized hardware requirements. Social graph-based systems are more easily deployable, but face potential inequality issues. Vitalik's post suggests a hybrid path that could serve as a more viable solution. In his post, Vitalik compares Proof of Humanity, Bright ID, Idena, Circles, and Worldcoin. Vitalik notes that Worldcoin iris hashes are currently stored on a centralized server, and there remains the potential for privacy leaks. Specialized orb hardware is also a point of centralization. Conic Finance, a platform that allows liquidity providers to manage their exposure on Curve Finance, experienced a Reentrancy exploit resulting in the loss of 1,700 Ether and nearly $1 million Curve USD. An attacker was able to manipulate the price of the rETH Curve LP token to trick the Conic ETH Omni pool into minting additional CNC ETH LP tokens. Conic's Curve USD Omni pool was also targeted with a variant of a sandwich attack, where an attacker took advantage of favorable exchange rates in the Curve pool to slowly drain funds. Conic Finance is working on an update, which it plans to release in the coming days. Flashbots has made its tools for MEV-Share open source, including protocol specs, a node, a client library, and example bots. MEV-Share facilitates order flow auctions, or OFA, where users can selectively share transaction information with searchers who propose transactions and send users back a portion of their MEV. The software is still in beta and actively being developed. Flashbots urges teams to build their own OFAs publicly. The Flashbots MEV-Share Node implementation supports bundle simulation, matching, and hint extraction, and is accessible on Goerli and Ethereum Mainnet. And lastly, Espresso Systems is collaborating with Rollup as a service provider Caldera to integrate its Espresso sequencer into the OP stack. The integration will take the form of an optimistic rollup that uses the Espresso sequencer for transaction ordering and Espresso data availability for storage. The integration aims to support various rollup frameworks while maintaining performance and decentralization. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us on Twitter at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ether.fm. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.